Today, June 30th, 2026, the United States Supreme Court handed down one of the biggest constitutional decisions of the year. The court reaffirmed birthright citizenship in the case of Trump versus Barbara. The story begins with a baby, not a criminal, not a politician, just a baby born in the United States. For more than 150 years, the 14th Amendment has declared, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States. This principle is known as birthright citizenship. In 2025, President Donald Trump signed an executive order that sought to deny automatic U.S. citizenship to many babies born in the United States if their parents were neither U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents. The administration argued that the 14th Amendment was never intended to grant citizenship in those circumstances. A woman identified in the case as Barbara, along with other families, challenged the executive order. Welcome to Once Upon a Case, because the law isn't just for lawyers, it's for everyone. They argued that the Constitution already answered the question, and that a president cannot change the meaning of the 14th Amendment through an executive order. The case reached the United States Supreme Court. The question before the court was simple but historic. Can a president limit birthright citizenship by executive order? Today, on June 30th, 2026, the Supreme Court answered, no. The court ruled that the 14th Amendment guarantees birthright citizenship to nearly everyone born on U.S. soil, and that a president cannot rewrite that constitutional rule through executive action. In reaching its decision, the court reaffirmed the landmark 1898 case, United States versus Wong Kim Ark, which established that a child born in the United States is generally a U.S. citizen regardless of the parent's citizenship status, with only narrow exception such as children of foreign diplomats. The decision marked a major setback for one of President Trump's signature immigration policies, and reaffirmed that changing the Constitution requires far more than a presidential order. And that's the story of Trump versus Barbara, 2026. Thank you for watching. Today's decision was built on the landmark 1898 case, United States versus Wong Kim Ark. If you'd like to learn the story behind the case that made today's decision possible, tap here to watch it next.